Well, this is Gokulam. This is Mysore's yoga bubble. It's a big breadwinner for the city here. The foreigners come, they buy services, they pay for courses. It's big business. Today we're going to talk a little bit about that. Big Uncle's going to reveal some secrets about what Big Uncle thinks is basically a racket. The yoga scam here in Mysore. But yeah, we'll go deep on that today. Let's see let's see what we uncover. But before we do, I want to remind you that when you're living in a developing country, it's a good idea to have some health insurance. What's up, guys? I'm in Mysore, India. I'm chilling with this cow here. If this cow were to give me mad cow disease, I would want to have health insurance. And if you're going to live as an expat, you're going to want to have health insurance too. He's either biting me or licking me. He's licking me. Aw, hello.
He's so cute.
See, if I get sick from touching this cow, I want to have health insurance, right? So Safety Wing is a good health insurance for people like me who travel around the world and live in interesting places. I'm covered. If I get sick in India, at least I got health insurance. Safety Wing is designed for people who move around and who travel, so it's the perfect health insurance for people who live our kind of lifestyle. Okay, so this place is called the Organic Bakehouse Cafe. My boy Raj owns it. They actually have like pretty clean food and it's a nice place. It gets very busy, but this is the perfect place for us to discuss our topic for today. This is ground zero for the yoga people. The one good thing though about yoga places is there's always clean food. So if you're in India, this is a good bet. This place is also popular with a lot of like Indian digital nomads that come down from Bangalore and come in here to work. So it's a cool spot. It's got clean food. It caters to this kind of upper middle class Western type of person coming here to find spiritual enlightenment and do yoga. But because that market exists here, the services that person would expect exist here also, you know, and clean, inexpensive, organic food. But you can get a look at what the people look like. You know, you get tourists from Asia, and you get people for the yoga, but you also get people who just come here to work, and it has a decent internet and coffee. And, you know, Raj's place is pretty cool, so I thought this would be an appropriate place to discuss some of the tomfoolery that's going on out here. So there are places here that are super legit, and they have like, you know, long established reputations, and people come from all over the world to train with them. But because it is a bubble, there's also a lot of other stuff that's a little goofy, and like I've gone to a few of these different places, and like as someone who has a background with like exercise science and grappling, I've done sports, grappling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Like so far I've seen some really like silly stuff out here. Like I've had people tell me that you can't drink water because it's going to cool off your body, like, stupid things like this. I've had people tell me, you know, that you know, you're supposed to be able to just jump into handstands and like other goofy things that I associate with yoga in general. Now, not to be unfair though, I've also stopped at a few where the people were very knowledgeable about autonomy. But you know, like any place that is a bubble for tourism, there is going to be some charlatans. I found in the martial arts world here so far, in the grappling and the jiu-jitsu that I've seen, the MMA, there is a lot of charlatans. Like there is a lot of scammy happening out here, and so I don't see why it would be any different with the yoga, and especially when, you know, you walk through this neighborhood Gokulam and there's a yoga studio every 2 feet.
So let's talk a little bit about our personal experience. So we did do a couple yoga classes here in Mysore. I don't know, maybe 5 total. And yeah, some of the classes were fantastic. A lot of the times we went, it was slow season, so we were the only people in the class. The classes are about anywhere from 400 to 600 rupee. Some of the classes are 1 hour and some of them are 90 minutes. Now when you actually get into the class, there's a lot of like, at the beginning and the end of the session, I noticed there's a lot of like singing. Like they're singing ritual, then you do the yoga, and then they do it again at the end. And it's kind of long. Like, how long do you think it was? 5 minutes or?
I don't know if it's 5 minutes, but it's pretty long.
It's long.
But I think that's part of it because it is from here, and there's like and there's a religious significance for local people.
Right, but if you're just looking to get like that workout, it's like, I don't know, you're just sitting there. And it's kind of weird because you don't understand what they're saying, and then they want you to repeat after them and you don't know what it means. Like, it's kind of weird. They should like explain to you why they do it and what does it mean before the class, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, this is why I don't really like yoga, because like I think some of the stretching stuff has value, but like if you're not an actual Indian person who's like a Hindu and you have like a spiritual connection to this thing, like
it's a little weird.
It is a little weird, and like I'm weirded out and very highly skeptical of white people on spiritual journeys in India. I just am, you know, like I don't know.
Some are probably cool though.
Of course, some are cool. I mean, look at look what happened with the Beatles. You know, the guru thing. You know, I don't know, man. You know, it is. You know, like I said, if you have a traditional religious significance and a connection to it, then it's different. But if you're some dude from like, you know, you from Sweden or like, you know, somewhere in the United States, and you're out here on a spiritual journey, like, you know, be prepared to pay for that luxury, because a lot of these yoga places, they charge you over like $1,000 to come and do a course with them.
1 month.
When, you know,
1 month course.
If you're physically here, there's some places that you can drop into that are $12 a month that you can go to.
Yeah.
And like, you know, there are courses here that are only a couple $100, but there are some that are charging thousands of bucks, and they're literally just feeding you like dal, like rice and dal, and you're in a shared accommodation.
It's veg food.
Paying thousands.
Shared accommodation. You have to pay extra if you want a private room. A lot of the courses, like we looked into doing a course for Ashtanga because we both really like that style. It's like,
well, it moves. I'm not just sitting there.
It kind of goes with jiu-jitsu a little bit. It's fast. You're not like sitting there suffering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some of the other yoga. So like we kind of liked it. We thought, hey, we're here. Maybe we should get a certification. And then we started to look into it, and it's kind of expensive.
It's like the TEFLs, guys. It's like completely unregulated. It's very like anybody can claim lineage. There are some like organizations.
Yeah, but some of them, like not all of them were accredited by USA.
No.
You know? Like only a few I messaged were.
And some of the ones that were like accredited by their like yoga governing body or whatever is really just like similar to how like Gracie's charge money to clubs that want to like be under the Gracie name, and they just pay a check to them. So everything's more expensive because it's connected to this like organization that everybody pays to. So it's kind of like it's still like a money thing. It's like, you know,
yeah.
You know.
And like we have not been to every yoga studio in Mysore, but like
You couldn't.
a lot of the people we went to, they really don't know anything about exercise science.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofy stuff. I've been to a few that did. Like, I've been to a few that were really, like, knowledgeable. Like, really, really knowledgeable. But then I've been to a few where it's like, I heard some ding-dongy stuff. Like, I'm telling this guy I'm a grappler, my body's all fucking broken, and he's still trying to get me to do, like, these weird handstand things. Like, and it's like, bro, like, you gotta take somebody where they're at.
And we're beginners. Like, we told them we are beginners, you know?
And I have like zero interest in the religious aspect of it. So for me, this is why I don't really do any yoga. Like, this is really more something niche is into. Like, I like to do the physical stretching, the static stretching, but I could do all this myself in my living room watching a podcast. Like, and I do every day, actually, guys. I'm in my 40s, I'm still grappling. And the only way I can do that is every day I'm doing Asian squat, I'm doing Cossack squats, I'm taking care of my body. I am doing some yoga stuff. I'm doing some things like planks and downward dogs. But I don't need to go to like a thing with a ceremony and have like a guru. Like,
no, but I thought it's cool if we get our certificate, because if we go somewhere else, we can sell it.
Yeah, she was thinking
know?
we could sell it.
Like, we can teach yoga and we have a certificate. You know what I mean? Like, we can like possibly make money off it.
I'd be honest.
That's what I was thinking. Anyway.
I think if you
but
know.
now, after looking into it, like, I really don't think it's worth it. Also, some of these shows, they have like different prices for if you're a foreigner and if you're Indian.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's Asia, right? Like, rob the foreigner, then come to our country and demand equal rights. You know,
And it's the same course. There's nothing different about the course. You know what I mean?
This is all over Asia, which is, to me, you know, it's kind of funny that these white liberals in the West are so stupid and have such a lack of an understanding about the way the world functions, you know. But you know, you see a lot of those type of people here too. There's a lot of like kind of weird, rich, snowflakey kind of white people here on spiritual journeys that are paying a lot of money for services. Now, you can get apartments here, just to give you guys an idea, for like as low as $100 a month. I mean, it just depends on the standards. Like we pay about $4,500 a month. It's like $500 with utilities included, fast internet, generator,
washing machine.
Yeah, hot water when the power's out even, good security, good staff, elevator, rooftop, and you know,
restaurant.
We're on like the catty corner for the most important intersection in this area for all the yoga services, and why we want to be over here is the organic, clean food. That's really the main reason. To be honest, I am not a huge fan of the yoga vibe. But Misha's right. She's thinking, oh, you know, people, they get these certifications and they go back to their country and they make money, you know?
I don't know. I was looking into it.
But you know, when you really think about it, you could just come out here, you could just join a place, and if you want to learn this, you could just go to a class at like whenever, but you get unlimited for $12 over at the one around the corner from our house. And you know, for this guy, you just go with him, stay with him in your own apartment for like 4 or 5 months, learn it yourself. Who gives a shit if you're associated? And then just start running your own yoga and don't call it Ashtanga. You know, like, I mean, you could do that too. You could, honestly, guys, you could get on YouTube and just learn these skills. Like, you could do it in your living room. You don't necessarily need to fly out here and dump a bunch of money. But if you do want to, and you do want to come here for the cultural experience, just don't get suckered, because there are places out here that are cool. And there's also places where you can have a reasonable accommodation, where you know, your landlord is not going to totally rob you, and like.
I just want to talk a little bit about some of the prices. So this one specific course is 200 hours. It's accredited by Yoga Alliance USA. And at first they told me the course fee is 60,000 rupee. It includes tuition, study material, twin sharing accommodation, food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Friday, and the certificate. There's no prerequisites. But then when, I guess, I don't know how they noticed I was a foreigner, they were like, oh, sorry, the price quoted is for Indian students. The course fee for foreign students will be 1,350 USD. So they charge way more for foreigners than Indians.
Yeah. And that's normal, like if you were to attend an Indian university, like a proper university, or if you were to come to the West and attend a university. But these are like little like mom and pop shalas that are connected to these like organizations, these Yoga Alliance.
Also, after that, I didn't really want to do the course, because it's like, what else are you charging me extra for, because I'm a foreigner? You know what I mean? Like, it was weird. So I just want to go over like a couple of the studios I contacted, not all of them, but just some of them. So this other one was a 250-hour yoga teacher training course. The fee is 70,600 rupees, and that's including private accommodation and veg food. So no meat. They're not going to be making any meat at all. It's all veg. And these courses are, so for example, it starts October 2nd and it finishes October 30th. So they're about a month long, these courses. They have a bunch of different options. So if you want to do like less hours, like let's say you want to do 100 hours, they will have you paying 30,600 rupees with food and a private room. If you want to do a foundation course, 35,600 rupees with food and a private room.
Now, bear in mind, guys, you can get your own private room here for nothing. Like really almost nothing. You get your own private apartment for nothing.
And also, this course is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so you're going to be driving to the middle of nowhere and back all the time if you don't do their like inclusive program. So there are some like that. I just want to go over like some of the schedule they have for these yoga programs, because it's pretty full on. So it's from Monday to Saturday, actually. So you're doing this every single day. They have you up at 5:45 a.m. for the yoga. 5:45 till 7:15 Ashtanga, 7:30 till 9 pranayama and meditation, 9 to 10 breakfast, 10 to 11 Ayurveda, 11 to 12 philosophy, 12 to 2 methodology, 2 to 3 lunch, 4:30 to 5:30 anatomy, 5:30 to 7 Ashtanga teaching practice, 7 to 8 satsang. And that's every day, Monday through Friday. So basically you're up at 5:45 and they have you till 8 p.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. And then even Saturday, you're up 5:45 till 7:15, check, Kriya, and then 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. a special workshop. So it's almost like a full-time job, this yoga thing.
I mean, I guess if you really want that,
You only have Sunday off.
I'm not mad at you. I just
Yeah,
don't.
but that whole time you're only eating veg food, you know?
Yeah, you're gonna have no protein.
Yeah.
You know, like
There's not really any time to like go see the city, you know?
You're not gonna
Like, if
really
you wanna go to
experience Mysore.
Palace or like eat at some of these restaurants that are not in the Yogashala, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. This one's not even in Gokulam. Like Gokulam is the bubble. This one that Misha's talking about is like outside of the city. It's in the city, but it's like outside of like the urban part of the city. Mysore's huge. It's not all developed.
Like basically it's like a farm. Like there's not gonna really be restaurants around there. You're gonna have to drive 15 minutes to here to check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But again, if you have your own motorbike, I mean, it could be something you could do. You could always stay over here and drive to the Shala. But there's a lot of shalas also in this area. This is just one we're giving you an example of that, like.
Yeah, this is just a few that I asked about quotes and how is it. I also asked them like, because we already had an apartment here, so I was like, okay, well, how much is it if we already have our own accommodation and we don't want the food? Like, we just want to eat our own food. And of course, the price is cheaper for that.
So yeah, I mean, it also depends who you talk to. Because like I said, there's some that are not like scams. Like there's some that are legit, like teaching their traditional. This is their traditional thing from here. So there's definitely people here that are legit and that are not all about the money. Actually, there's a place right next to our house called Mandala Yoga. And I like the place, but sometimes the guy's on his cell phone when he's teaching. Like he's not like super engaged in the yoga, but he doesn't miss a beat. He just boom, boom, boom. But he was also one of the guys who told me like, don't drink water. So, you know, like I liked him more than a lot of the other ones because he didn't push a lot of the religious stuff on me, and his prices are really, really cheap. I think it's like $12 for unlimited classes a month, which is great. And like he saw we were athletic, so he tried to make it about like athleticism, not necessarily about like me doing like one-arm handstands.
But they always try to sell you the course. Even when you go to the classes, they want you to buy the course.
Yeah, he was trying to sell us the course too. But I just found him less annoying than some of the other ones we went to. So I would say like if you're more like my kind of person and you're not looking for the esoteric part of it, then they might be a good option. But again, I thought it was weird. He's like telling me don't drink water. Like,
I just think it's like a lot of money for what they're actually giving you, like the service they're giving you. You know, I think you get a lot more out of. I think you would get a lot more out of just like maybe learning yourself or trying to hire a private teacher.
So I see a lot of like middle-aged women in Birkenstocks, right? Like that's like what you see a lot of. It looks like kind of like some kind of Northeast kind of upper class Protestant or maybe rich Jewish town where everybody's wearing like stuff like these people over here, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and like that's what I said, like it's not fully a scam. There is a real like yoga tradition here.
But like I think if you actually want to learn the Ashtanga, like you should just hire a private teacher or try to learn on YouTube because I think you would get more out of it.
You pay way less.
It seems like that there's a lot of like extra fluff that they put in that you really don't need, you know?
I guess it depends how you're looking at it. Like from our standpoint, if we're looking at it from just getting the skill set, like the fitness.
I'm looking at it from fitness and like, you know, because in jiu-jitsu I have like body imbalances and I feel like yoga really helps with that. Yoga and weightlifting both really help with that.
So I would just say I don't think you need to do yoga at all. I think you can just take from yoga, like take the things from it that work, like the static stretching, the holding isometric contraction, and just do it yourself in your own stretching routine. But if you are specifically a yoga person and that's the reason you're seeking out Mysore, then my recommendation would be to show up here early, get your own accommodation at first, look around, maybe even check out a couple accommodations, get something at first just to land, put your shit somewhere, look around a little bit.
And be very careful with who you sign up with, you know?
Don't trust anybody just because they talk to you. People are very nice, but there are a lot of people that do want something from you. You know, and you know, there's a lot of charlatans around here. There's people who will come up to you and have fake British accents and pretend they lived in England and like try to get close to you. So it, you know, it is what it is. Like it's an expat bubble in a developing country. You know?
Also, we've been here like during tour season
and non-tour season.
Or tour season. And what we noticed during tour season is like there's a lot more street sellers who just come here for tour season to sell you stuff.
More beggars too.
Yeah, they're not always here. A lot of the locals told us that these people are not from here. You know, they just come in to sell their product because they know that all the yogis are here. So, you know, just be careful. Some of the shops in this area are overpriced. You know, you could go to the market and get it like way cheaper. So just stuff like that to watch out for.
But the reason why we hang out here is because wherever these rich white people are, there's good food.
Yeah.
Like healthy food, and it's not all full of oil and spice.
Not that the Indian food isn't good. It is delicious, but it will fuck up your stomach.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It tastes good, and then later you pay for it.
And yes, some things that they eat are healthy, definitely, but some things they eat are not healthy.
Oily.
Very oily.
And spicy.
Lots of ghee, lots of butter, which, don't get me wrong, in very small amounts is okay, but it's extremely high cholesterol, you know, so we try to eat like relatively clean, and a lot of these places, their food is clean. They're not just from a hygienic standpoint, but from a quality standpoint, where you eat something and you feel healthy. Like, I feel healthier being here, so that's something that's a real reason to come to Gokulam.
And we eat Indian food too. Like,
yeah, we do.
Love it. It's delicious.
Yeah,
we just try to like keep a balance. Like if we eat super spicy, we try to eat after something like kind of plain, you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah, being too acidic here has been a bit of a problem when I eat a lot of the local food. So I've been trying to keep it to like, you know, every once in a while I'll go and I'll have some like Kerala style seafood. But I do like these yoga places because you can eat, you know, alkaline, clean food. That's healthy, and I gotta tell you, you know, like if you are coming here to like just kind of fix your body, you can find massage for not too much. You've got yoga everywhere. There's cheap organic food everywhere, and like food is more expensive here, but there are places here like Chakra House or like this place that are really reasonable actually, like considering the quality and the standards that you're getting. Like I don't even know how Chakra House makes money. Their food is so good.
So we heard that some businesses here are just here to serve the people. It's like a family business. They want to be a restaurant, so they just have the cheapest prices because it's all their family working there. It's kinda cool. Cool. They're just there to serve the community, you know?
Yeah, it's capitalist to an extent, but not the focus.
Yeah.
It's also about like feeding people.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a different mindset. It's kind of cool, you know, and there is real yoga shalas here where like they're not going to charge you like a separate price for being a foreigner, and there are ones that charge everybody the same. I've seen it.
Yeah, there are.
I've seen it. So
you know, that kind of thing is, I don't know, it's not really appealing to me.
Nah.
I heard that and I was like, I definitely don't want to sign up for it.
If we did the same thing in our country, there would be
we would be racist.
We'd be called racist, and there would be like all this drama.
It would be in the newspaper probably.
But this is why I say the white liberals in the West are so stupid, because the rest of the world, this is how it works. You're a foreigner, you pay, you know?
It would be in the news probably, you know?
Whereas we try to make everything pluralistic and equal for people who are not even from our country. Meanwhile, in Asia, you're always a foreigner, no matter how long you live somewhere, you know, no matter, even if you learn their language, you're always going to be a foreigner, right? So, like, I think there's a big disconnect between what these people think about the world in the West versus the way the rest of the world actually functions, you know? And I think there's people who know that, and they prey on that. And they also see that a lot of the foreigners that do come out here do have a lot of money. And some of them are backpackers, of course, but like there's a lot of people that come out here that have a lot of money, where if they were gonna go spend like, I don't know, some stupid amount of money, like a couple $1,000 on the yoga certification and eat lentils for a week, it would just be an experience for them, you know?
Right.
Like, oh, it's just an experience.
It's kind of an intense experience. 5:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day.
No
and then
protein.
Saturday too, you have to do it.
No protein for like weeks.
That's a lot. I think you would get more out of, you know, just getting a private teacher.
And I mean,
Hiring a private teacher one-on-one.
and I mean, I'm not I'm not a vegan. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat cows or chickens or any of that. But I do eat seafood and eggs. And I couldn't imagine how hard it would be to get enough protein if you just eat dal.
Yeah.
You'd have to sit there just eating, drinking like cups of it.
Beer only, you know?
Yeah. So, and that's like some of the cheapest food in India. Like, so they're paying nothing to feed you that. They're paying like pennies on the dollar to feed you that, and then they're charging you thousands of dollars. And they're like, yeah, food's included. Like, oh yeah, like as if that's like a really big cost out here. Or they're like, you get a shared bunk. Yeah, you get a shared bunk. You could rent a 2-bedroom apartment in some places out here for like $100. You're talking about a shared bunk.
Yeah. That's what you're paying for.
So that's kind of what I mean, guys. So that's what I mean by scam. Like, there are places that are not scams. You know, there's places that charge, I think, what is a fair price. I saw one place wanted about $350 for a 3-week course, but they, you know, there was
and
no.
It was accredited.
It was accredited. There's no accommodation or anything like that. You had your own apartment. You show up when they want you to show up, and it wasn't for 6 hours a day either. It was just for a couple hours a day.
No, a couple hours a day.
So,
and you can eat wherever you want as well.
And I've heard all these stories of like, you go to like one of these yoga schools, and the next thing you know, the guy's like, well, you're my student, so you can't go to any other schools. And there's all this guru like weirdo stuff that goes on. I see it also with the MMA here. A lot of guru weirdo stuff going on. So yeah, just come out here and be careful. I mean, if you're into the esoteric thing, yeah, I guess that's, you know, that is here, you know. But if you're like someone like me who is just like, you know, you had some interest in Ashtanga, like, to be honest, now that I've like done it out here, like, I just realized I'd rather stretch at home. But I like Mysore. I'll still come hang out here. It's a cool place.
Well, I have to say, like, the best Ashtanga I've done, like, for what I'm looking for, like, kind of sports, fast, you know, stretching. It was in Vietnam, actually.
Yeah.
The best teacher I had, she was Vietnamese.
She didn't do any chanting.
She didn't do any chanting. It was all like straight down to business, you know. A lot of plank holding, a lot of like static holding. And it was just great. Like, she was the best teacher. I wish she had an online class because I would do it, you know.
And that is the thing with a lot of these places in Southeast Asia, guys, too, like Thailand with Muay Thai. Like, if you just rock up yourself and approach the club and get your own apartment, it's like a fraction of the price than if you pay for like an expensive package. Yeah, you ever come in on like a package course, you're gonna get robbed.
I was just gonna say, like, there's nothing wrong with the chanting, but like, if you don't know anything about it, you don't know what they're saying, you don't know why they're doing it, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, and this is where it's from, so this is like, okay.
But it is weird. Like, they should explain to you what is it that you're saying, especially if they want you to repeat after them. Like, it's not a big deal if they do it, you know, but then they want you to repeat after them. Like, it's kind of weird.
Well, it's because they have the religious part of it and we don't, right? And like, there are these white people that come out here and want that, but I'm not one of them.
They don't explain that to us, you know. They just like make you do it. It's weird. Also, tell them about the safety.
No, like some of them try to make you do dumb shit that you can't do. It's like, I'm an athlete. I can handle doing things like planks. I can handle like some stretching.
So basically, they think that you don't know your own life.
They don't know your body. You don't know your body. They know your body better than you know your body. You know, even though like I'm an athlete and I have certain injuries and limitations and things that I just can't do. Like, I will eventually, hopefully, be able to do, but I can't just do it the way they want me to do it. And then they act all weird if you don't do
they're
it.
Like annoyed.
They are.
Dude, I told you I was a beginner.
Yeah,
why are you pushing?
And then I start thinking like, yeah, okay, bro, you're like a competitive stretcher, bro. Like, I could break you in half. Like, you know, like, I'm a grappler for 13 years. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, I could just go home, put a yoga mat on my floor with using my 16 kilo kettlebell, I can do static stretching under weight. I can do so many different things that I don't need some guy giving me like a spiritual thing for. But that's just me. Again, I'm not trying to judge you. Like, if you want to come out here for
that's what that, you want. Like, they have it.
Just be careful.
I'm just saying, like, if you're not into that, like, this is what it is. This is what it really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll charge you. They will rob you if you let them. So you need to look around and you need to find the places that fit what you're looking for. And don't be too quick to agree to anything. Don't be too quick to...
To be honest, I will come here first. Like, you should come here in the off season. go to a bunch of studios, talk to a bunch of people. Like, don't be signing up from like overseas. I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Same for Thailand, guys. If you're gonna do any Muay Thai, don't agree to nothing until you get there. You might pick a club that you want to go to, but then get your own accommodation.
And don't pay first.
No,
you know,
don't pay before you come.
How everything is. I think you should take a class as well, make sure you like it.
Yeah.
Before you're signing up for the month, because some of these courses are intense.
And some of them are culty. Some of them are really culty.
I mean, this course is heavy from 5:45 a.m. until 8 p.m. Maybe Friday. You know, that's crazy.
And to be honest, I just don't think I can hang out with the people for that long. Like, I'm just not that into
you gotta be able to handle it. You know.
There are cool yoga people, and I have met them, but like, there's a lot of like weird middle-aged white people. There's a lot of like kind of dirty-looking hippies. Like, it's not really my buzz. But if you want clean food while you're in India, this is the spot. Like, these yoga bubbles are where you're gonna find like healthy, reasonably clean, organic food. Like, look at all these people walking in here. Look at these people. These are not poor people. These are like upper middle class, rich white women from places like Europe or Canada, and Lord knows what they're
from all
paying.
over, really.
Yeah,
From
U.S. But these are not.
Kind of cool, but they're not really that friendly.
They're not really friendly, and they're also kind of like weird and like.
And guess what? Even the Indian people have said this to us, so
Yeah,
it's not only us.
My Indian friend says he hates Gokulam because it's all dirty hippies. Says they all smell, which is funny, you know. But
I'm not gonna generalize, but like even the Indians notice, you know. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. But I like it because there's a lot of cheap, healthy food, you know, and the weather is nice and stable. The internet's fast. It's a cheap country with lots of World Heritage stuff to see nearby.
Like, to be honest, like Mysore is an awesome city. There is a lot of nature here. We've been to like 3 or 4 different parks. All of them are cool. Like a lot of nature. There's like bats flying around. Hawks. There's hawks flying around.
I just
saw some parrots.
I just saw 2 parrots today fly by.
Yeah. The weather is awesome. Like, what do you think the weather is? Like 80?
I gotta think in Fahrenheit.
70?
75,
75,
maybe 70, and then sometimes hotter, sometimes cooler.
Yeah. So the weather is awesome.
And the local people are pretty nice, and like, it's not as scammy as like other parts of India. People are pretty good, but there are definitely people who will get you if you let them. You know. There's a lot of people who, like, if you try to take a tuk-tuk and you don't use Uber or Ola, they'll try to like take you to their friend's sandalwood store or their essential oil shop because, you know.
You just get charged like a foreigner tax, basically.
I suggest opening a bank account right away in India just because you can use UPI, because every driver is going to pretend like he doesn't have change. Most of the businesses are not even pretending, they're just not going to have change.
Right.
Because everybody's using Scan to Pay these days in India.
There's another coffee shop we used to go to next door, Minimal Coffee. They have a really hard time with the change. They do not have enough change.
So let's walk around a little bit. Sayonara to the bakehouse. Good food. Lots of weird yoga pants white people. But very clean food, decent. This place here, Minimal Coffee, they make good coffee. These guys make a pretty decent cup of coffee. My homeboy works at this jewelry place. He came to one of my jiu-jitsu classes when I was teaching out here. He's a cool guy. It's an interesting neighborhood, man. You know, it thrives on the yoga people, this Gokulam area. So this time around, it's been a lot different. The first time we were in Mysore, there was not so many people around. It was off season, so there was considerably less tourism. Now there's a lot more people in town, and the city in general is much busier. A lot of the restaurants that we like are much more hectic and crowded. So it's been interesting to see it at its full, you know, its full swing. And I think it's only gonna get busier now. So we're heading over to Kochi soon, so that should be interesting. We're gonna hang out there for a bit. I'm not sure how long. I guess we'll just kind of see how it goes. But it's been nice being back in Mysore, and you guys can see Gokulam is a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. It's very charming. It's very relaxed. And we figure we'll have a little walk around. There's a place we've been wanting to grab a cup of tea. They have like saffron tea and cardamom.
I've never tried it, and it's really cheap, so hopefully they have it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. And I've been wanting to try this place because they do some like kind of standard South Indian food, and there's not really too many places in the Gokulam bubble that do. But look right here, authentic wellness and care. That you can get an idea of what this area is. It's like services for the yoga. This is the place, so I've been kind of curious to come in and check it out myself for a minute. It's called No Coffee, No Prana. You guys could tell me maybe what prana means. I have no idea. But yeah, this is Gokulam. Isn't it nice? A lot of these places are yogashalas. Like, we'll walk around a little bit after we get to try the tea over here. Maybe I'll even have a snack.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the place. You guys can see it's a very reasonably priced menu, especially for the Gokulam bubble. There's some like seating inside as well, and it's got a nice patio. This is indicative of the kind of businesses you find in Gokulam. Lots of decent, clean food for not crazy expensive, usually pretty nice environments. And there's literally a yogashala like every 2 feet. That's why I said if you guys were thinking about coming out here to do yoga, I would just suggest get yourself a short-term accommodation and just walk around. I'll show you guys. There's like a yogashala like every 2 feet. There's a restaurant every 2 feet. There's a cafe every 2 feet. And like some of the prices are very inexpensive, so you don't need food included. Like that's, I mean, unless you're really trying to have that like that specific experience. And then if you are looking for that specific experience, really should shop around, because some of those courses vary from like not expensive to like ridiculously expensive, and some of them will definitely jack you for being a foreigner. So this area, like it's like everywhere in Asia where there's one business, there's like the same business next door. It's like really no different with the yoga thing here. There's yogashala next to yogashala next to yogashala next to yogashala, and like, you know, varying degrees of authenticity and quality. So this is a hot drink. This looks really good. This has saffron in it. That's crazy. It's I think it's like a hot milk with saffron basically.
Yeah, so this is 70 rupee, but I'll just translate it.
Yeah, that's this one here.
So this is 80 cents.
The Joyce Badam Saffron Milk.
It's 80 cents. It's hot, and there's like a little bit of sugar in there.
I think it's Jaggery. I don't think it's sugar. I think they use Jaggery.
Oh, right.
Jaggery is like a sweetener.
And then this is about 70 cents.
And this is a cardamom, right?
Yeah, lemon mint cardamom juice. So I've never tried any of these. So
Yeah,
I'm very curious.
This is interesting. This one's like a warm milk.
Yeah, it's very cheap in India for this kind of stuff. So it's cool. Good or what?
That's interesting.
Saffron.
Okay, let's try this bad boy.
What do you think? Good?
It's very good.
Wow.
It's different, right? It's not bad though.
No,
Not bad.
it's a bit hot. We gotta let it cool.
This is really decent. Tastes like a lemon juice with mint to me though. I don't really taste the cardamom, but
Really?
yeah, I guess it's in there. I mean, I'm not so sure what it tastes like, you know?
Yeah, me neither.
This is like a nice hot drink.
Oh,
It's
okay.
interesting.
No, it has like a little bit of a different taste.
You do?
And a lemon iced tea.
You do taste it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Very
really.
lemon tea.
Lemon tea just tastes like, to me, just tastes like lemon juice with mint in it. But this is interesting. I don't know if I would drink this like all the time. It tastes like milk, just like milk, but like there's like pieces of saffron and
It's
like,
saffron milk.
yeah, it's like saffron milk.
No, this has like a spice to it. Try it again.
Okay.
It has like a little bit of a spice to it.
Yeah, no, I guess so. Yeah, a little bit. All right, and I believe, what do we have here? This is the putty dosa. Putty dosa. All right.
Ragi.
Ragi putty dosa. So this is the putty dosa. It's about 50 rupees, which is about like 65 cents, something like that. Looks like it comes with this chutney here. Let's give it a try, see if it's any good. Oh, wow.
Good?
Yeah.
This is a ragi, right?
Yeah.
Ragi dosa.
Ragi putty dosa. So it has that masala spice on it. Yeah. Really decent for 60 cents, I think.
So this has puff rice, cardamom, jaggery, and sesame inside. And it's like a hot dish.
And this is number 17 here.
I don't know how to say it.
Avalaki halubella. Ciao bella.
Yeah, I'm just curious what does cardamom taste like, you know? I've
Yeah.
never had it.
I wanted to try this place for a while. It's just right around the corner from the crib. So yeah, this dosa cost me a whopping 60 cents, and it's pretty good. It's a ragi dosa. Ragi's like a staple food here in South India. All of South Asia, really.
Wow, this is good.
Interesting. It looks like an oatmeal. That's good. That's really good.
So that's got cardamom in it as well.
Because I don't really know what exactly cardamom tastes like. It's like a little hard for me to like pinpoint it.
It is good though.
But it's very tasty. So yeah, that was like a whopping $3 for those drinks and those two. Hey, thanks, brother. Those two South Indian snacks.
Yeah, it was delicious actually.
It was. It was.
Both the drinks and the food was pretty good.
Yeah.
Just small, but it's very cheap, this place, you know.
Yeah, it was cool. No major complaints. You guys can see, look, there's another yogashala right there. A lot of these private houses are converted into yogashalas or accommodation or some kind of Ayurvedic spa kind of medicine places. And so that's what this whole area is. But for those of us who are out here, you know, doing business and making money online, this is a place where you can get really good, inexpensive, clean food that's pretty healthy. So that's why we like Gokulam. Even though I wouldn't go so far as to say we are yogis. I am not a yogi.
I don't know what that means really, but I like yoga.
I don't really like yoga, I'll be honest with you. And I'm not really sure I like the people that it attracts, but I like some of the physical aspects of it. But I do like Mysore. I do really, really like Mysore. And you guys can see, sometimes there's a cow that hangs out in front of this bank. It's pretty cute. Look, here you go. There's your oils, your essential oils and all that. No problem getting a tuk-tuk over here in Gokulam. They're always available and chilling on the corner. A ride has arrived and we're gonna go to a cell phone shop. So now we're gonna leave the yoga bubble and get into the real Mysore, the one that is not catering towards Midwesterners on an identity crisis trips to learn how to enhance their chakras. But Gokulam is a nice neighborhood. I like it a lot. You see, this is a little neighborhood temple over here. A lot of good services in this area. That's another business catering towards the foreigners. Pretty much everything in this area is catering towards foreigners, but there are services locals use as well. And getting around in Mysore is also not a big issue. Traffic is not too bad. Rickshaws are widely available using Uber and Ola.
This costs us like 40 cents to go to the cell phone shop.
Yeah, Misha's got to go because
it's like 1 kilometer away.
This guy fixed her phone, but it doesn't work now, so I'm gonna go find out what that's about. That's the agenda for today, so we figured we'd take you along with you and show you whatever we get into, so you guys can get a sense for what it's really like out here. This motherfucker is closed. Came over here, he's not even open. Some bullshit. But yeah, this is the non-Gokulam Mysore. This is regular Mysore. You're not going to find as many yogashalas and organic restaurants over here, but there are a lot of good restaurants actually. Mysore does have a good food scene. It's maybe, in my opinion, the food is not as good as Bangalore, but it's still pretty good, and there is a variety of restaurants.
Want to see what's over here?
Guy, leave the shit. Phone carrier, fuck this guy. He gave her a phone that doesn't work, and now he's like, come in today, and it's fucking closed. It's all right, we have time though. We're still here another week, so he's not getting away that easy. But yeah, this is the regular Mysore, guys. This is once you get outside of the Gokulam bubble, what a lot of the city looks like. There's some areas that are really high density. It's not so high density over here.
This is a cell phone company.
This is a cell phone company out here. We have Airtel. I've heard this Geo one is actually not bad.
Yeah, I heard they have more like coverage in like rural areas.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, if you're coming to do some yoga in Mysore, I mean, it's not the worst place, you know, if that's what you're looking to do. I mean, but just, you know, take your time, move slow, and don't be too quick to agree to anything before you get to the country. That's Big Uncle's advice. And that goes for like programs in Thailand for Muay Thai or really any of these things in Asia. You know, you really want to get on the ground and kind of see what's really happening, and then you can make your decision. You know, because if you try to do things from overseas, you're gonna get got. You know, you're gonna end up paying too much for some bullshit, you know, but that is what Big Uncle thinks. How cool is that? Amazing. Every time you start to forget you're in India, right? And then you see something like that. No, I never forget I'm in India. This place is amazing. Every day I go outside and I'm like, wow. You know, having lived in Asia for a long time, it's different, but it's not that different. So for us, it was a fairly easy adjustment. But I would not say that India is the easiest place for a beginner. I would say though that Bangalore and Mysore, these are two great places for a first timer in India. If this is your first time coming to India, these are really, really decent places to start because again, there is that yoga market and they do cater to that. So getting the phone fixed isn't gonna happen at this point. So we might as well go check out this place called World of Mysore Pak we've been wanting to check out before we leave town. It's a place that specializes in Mysore Pak, and Mysore Pak is a very famous confection from Mysore city here. It is pretty good. It's basically just like pure ghee. But this place makes a huge variety of it, so I'm curious to check it out before we go. And it's supposed to be one of those things you should do in Mysore before you leave town. So we got another rickshaw. Hopefully we'll actually get to this place now. Very annoying that this guy is not open. Very annoying. We're gonna go see if this World of Mysore Pak place is actually open. I'll be very sad if we go all the way there and it's not.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty rough.
It says it's open online, so
I was curious though, so I do like some Mysore Pak. It's like what the city is famous for. And it's good. It's pretty good. It's very, very bad for you. But it is good.
delicious.
Yeah, pure ghee, man. High cholesterol, but
Also, they have a sari bath.
oh, they're famous for it. You said, right? Oh, that'd be interesting. But yeah, man, Mysore is a cool city, and you know, even if your intentions are not to come and meditate and float, expand your mind, you know, you can still come here, hang out, work online, and it's
very cheap food, very good like supplements and stuff.
Yeah,
cheap supplements.
Cheap nutritional supplements, cheap Ayurvedic medicine and herbs, and you know, I'm taking like wheatgrass here where it costs like $1 for like 100 grams. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
You know, tulsi powder, moringa powder, all this stuff that's like superfoods in the West and would be very expensive. Here it's available at every corner store. It's crazy. Also pharmaceuticals, guys. Good place for pharmaceuticals. India makes some of the best generics in the world. And you know, this is a good place for sourcing reliable pharmaceuticals. You guys can see, look how green Mysore is. Very, very green city. And getting around is pretty straightforward with the rickshaws. It's not bad. It's never really a big problem getting a ride. As you can see, this area is particularly beautiful over here. A lot of greenery everywhere. So our driver was telling us that this is the planned side of Mysore. So this is the side that you can see.
Yeah, so nice.
Very good.
This is the part that the King and the British built together. So it has big wide roads, big boulevards, grand buildings everywhere. You can see the roads are big and wide and very green. Very nice area. All right, World of Mysore Pak. Oh
Looks
my
amazing.
God. Look at the size of this place. All right, we are outside of the World of Mysore Pak. There's some stands. There's a little tourist information stand. And yeah, we're gonna go get us some Mysore Pak. This place is crazy. Look at this. Oh my God. This is all Mysore pak? Like, it looks like these are like snacks. These are some kind of other snacks. It looks like maybe chocolates. Wow, these are fancy. Look at these. Look at these containers they're in. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. That's a peacock. Wow, this place is a trip. Oh, look, this is how they're making the Mysore pak. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my God, it's like diabetes waiting to happen over here. Look at this. Wow. Looks like they have chocolate, white chocolate. My God, there's so many snacks. Yo, India is definitely the capital of sweets. But how cool is this? Look, they got the whole factory back here, chopping it up. This is Mysore's staple confection, guys. Look at that. This place is unreal. And I guess here are the many types of the Mysore pak that are available. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Look at this. I'm kind of glad we came here. I guess, is that the ghee? That's the ghee they're pouring in there?
I think that's where they blend it. It looks like a blender.
Yeah. And then this guy's chopping it up.
Yeah, he's friendly. He said hello.
Yeah, the staff seem very nice. Everyone's real smiley. But look at the aesthetic of this place. It's crazy. Talk about bling bling to the next level over here. All right, let's see what they got. Ooh, I see. I see. Okay, so here's all the Mysore pak. Okay. Hey guys. Let's try out some different types of Mysore pak, I guess. What do they have here? This is millet Mysore pak. Okay. Interesting. Traditional Mysore pak. Okay. Do you guys have like a mixed box? Is there like a mixed one that, yeah?
Mysore pak.
Because I was thinking about getting like get a few, but try. Ah, okay. Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh,
Carrot
jaggery,
Mysore
carrot, roasted almond, millet, milk, mango.
That's cool.
I guess that's special. I don't know.
And it comes in a fancy box. It looks like.
Golden Mysore pak.
And how much is this? $6. That's not too bad for you try one of each.
They have other stuff too.
They have other mixes, or is it? This is for the Mysore pak
This is for the
only.
pack, but they have more stuff.
I want to try that. That looks really good. That's the traditional. Yeah. Maybe I will take one. I'll take one box. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Oh, cool. Easy. Thanks, boys. Okay. And then maybe I buy some more. You can hold for me? Oh, yeah, I come buy a few things. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get a box. I'm going to get a mixed box. And then let's see what else they got.
So this is Kashmiri Kasar.
Oh, that sounds good.
So it's a little different actually.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a Kashmiri one.
Looks good.
Look, I guess these are, I think, made out of paneer, right? It looks like it. Looks like it. I don't know. This is.
It looks like rice.
Hello.
But not so good. Yeah, it smells so good.
So this is the, you can just smell the ghee out here. So this is the massive kitchen. So you can just come. I think I'll just tell you a little introductory about the store and then you can capture.
Cool.
Is it good?
Yeah, this is interesting.
So I'll just see you now. So this is a massive store in Mysore. 8,000 square feet store, and it's the one and only store where you can come and experience this live kitchen. Yes.
Why?
Okay, that's what I want her to just know about the things and then she can enjoy capturing. Okay.
So guys, this is the carrot Mysore pak. This is where they make the traditional Mysore pak.
They made this the same way that the original chef made it for the king.
They stir it by hand for about 40 minutes.
Amazing. I've never had the original, so we're definitely going to try that one.
Yeah, it looks so interesting. And then these are like all the different types.
These are all the different kinds, and she moves kilos of this a day.
Yeah.
She was Somebody's saying this one is made out of almost pure ghee sugar.
Looks delicious.
It does.
It smells so good in here, guys. This guy over here is cutting it. He cuts all of it. He lines it up.
So this is the original Mysore pak. This is what it looks like. It looks a lot different.
Yeah, see, it has holes in it.
Oh my God, that
Smells
smells good.
amazing. And she was telling us, like, you can taste it before you buy it. So you can just buy the one that you like.
That you like, okay.
I'll just show this one too.
Oh, thanks guys.
Oh, thank you.
The boys just gave me some kaju.
All right, let's see. What is the verdict?
Oh. Wow.
Interesting.
Thank you guys. Oh my God.
Cashew Mysore pak.
All right, so we're gonna, I don't know what's happening, but been showing us around.
There are 12 varieties. Do you want to taste all of them or just like 5, 6 is enough?
5, 6 is probably more than enough. There's 12
Okay,
varieties of
definitely the
Mysore pak.
traditional.
Roasted almond, kaju.
You're so fat.
Special roasted almond, and then mango anjeer.
Traditional.
Traditional.
Yeah, we should try traditional.
Yes, I want to try it.
This place is so bugged out. Look at this place. Like we did a little promotion for her, and now she's taking us around, showing us some some of the fantastic options for Mysore pak, man.
So basically, this is one of the best sellers with us. This is our type of mixture, which is available only during the seasons. I do not know what do they actually call it in English. This is called abrekal, but this mixture is one of the best sellers out here, and it's not available during all the seasons. So it's only particular seasons, but here with us, it's available all the time.
Wow.
So that's how it is. You can just eat it.
Oh my God, that's very good.
Yeah.
I could see why it's popular. Oh, do you taste
Peanut,
that?
right?
I don't know. I think I had a piece of coconut.
Peanut is just added, but it's not made of peanut.
And the spice mixture is very. Oh my God.
You can try this out also. This is a normal type of a mixture, but it's good.
Okay.
Garlic mixture.
I mean, I'm a sucker for masala. You know, like.
Wow,
Oh, that's pretty good.
delicious.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll get you the Mysore pak.
Oh, that's decent. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, that's really interesting. Yeah.
ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮೈಸೂರು ಪಾಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ
ನಾವಿದೆ ಊರವ್ರಲ್ಲ
ಹೌದಾ
They got a bunch of different
Wow. Okay, at least it's better. Someone's actually explaining to us what's going on, because we have no idea.
This is like a famous dessert in India.
Yeah, those
It's
are
like
good.
jamun. It's so good.
There's so much sugar going on right here. It's like a heart attack waiting to happen.
You can just taste it.
This is
roasted almond. This is special. Oh God, it's confusing.
it is confusing, isn't it? I'm confused. I never know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I'm coming. Sure.
This is special. This is anjeer.
ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ
This is mango.
ರೋಸ್ಟೆಡ್
This is roasted almond.
ಕಾಜು ಮೈಸೂರು ಪಾಕ್
Kaju Mysore pak.
Can we,
Kaju
can we try the
What about
traditional?
traditional?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಜು ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಕಾಜು ಬದಲು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಕೊಡಿ
Oh yeah, let's try the traditional. I
You
think.
can taste it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
go first, time.
Take.
And this one
Hold it.
is.
And this is once again. This is anjeer. This is once again anjeer, special roasted almond. And then this one is mango.
This is mango.
Mango, all
Mango
right.
Mysore pak.
What do you think?
It's good. It is good, but after eating it fresh like that, it's like two different things.
Yeah.
This tastes more like Mysore pak.
That's hot. This is settled, cooled, and then just cut.
Right.
I think it differs when it is. This is the original OG, the original one.
This is the OG. So this is what's the most interesting for me.
For that
Original.
vegetable ghee oil is used.
This is the one that was originally made for the king, and they make it the same way they made it for the king to this day here, right?
And it uses vegetable ghee.
For this, the vegetable ghee oil is used, whereas for all others, the pure ghee is used. So, and also this is crunchy and it has holes in that. So the texture is different, whereas this just melts in the mouth.
It's
this
more-
you have to chew it a little.
It's more like a biscuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It tastes like a little bit more
It
like,
does,
like
yeah.
a biscuit.
Take a look, guys. There's like holes in it.
But it still melts in your mouth. But it's not like, see, these to me, it tastes like you're eating a piece of butter.
It's creamy. Yeah.
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 That just melts in the mouth because it's pure ghee involved in this. But whereas the one which you ate now, the original traditional Mysore pak, there's vegetable ghee oil involved in that. So the texture is different and the taste is also different. So there's only difference between this and that is the ghee.
The
For
ghee.
that the oil is used.
Right.
Right.
So these are healthier because there's less vegetable oil. So the ghee, the original preparation, he was using vegetable oil, and this is just pure ghee.
100%.
So that explains also.
100% pure ghee. And I told you the special Mysore pak which stays for 3 months, there's 55% of ghee involved in that. So that acts as a natural preservative for you to just keep it for long.
Right.
And you can just keep it in the room temperature.
Right.
You don't have to put it in the fridge.
That's really good too.
Which one's that?
This is a special one. This
Special.
is the best seller. Whereas only ghee, the basin and the sugar is involved. That's all, nothing else.
You can see the ghee is. It's
oh
like.
my god.
It's very fresh here.
Yeah, that's anjeer, fig.
But it's
You know
also.
fig, right? You know fig.
Yeah.
Fig. The pulp of the fig is used in that.
It's very good. That one's really, really good. The fig flavor goes very well with the ghee.
This is not as hard as the one you get in the store.
Yeah.
In the store, it's very hard,
Very
you know?
This is really unique. I've never had anything
Like it?
quite like this.
You
Yeah.
like it?
Yeah.
This is the which was this?
Oh my god, that's really good. The fig one.
I
What's
don't
that,
know, but
carrot?
Maybe, but it's very good also. The fig so far is my
The
favorite.
anjeer special and mango you had. So this is roasted almond.
Roasted almond,
Okay.
Roasted almond.
That's really good. That roasted almond one is really, really good. I just got the almond aftertaste.
Ooh,
I
I
wasn't
like that.
tasting it
The
at first.
roasted almond and special stays for 3 months. You can just carry back home.
Special is good too.
Oh, your special was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
So now you can just have this spicy one and just make your mouth a little better.
Okay.
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah. Sweet and spicy. That's Mysore for you, right?
Premium bottles like this.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
open, Fill it up.
Remember we saw
Refill, but the
this?
customized ones and just
Like
leave
a
it.
pharmacy?
See, this is how it is.
Some of these are really
And
beautiful.
we export throughout the world, not only India. So US, Singapore, anywhere you want it, we'll courier it to you.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, this is
Look, it's a
this is
peacock, Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
peacock.
cute.
I'll just show you this box. Just see this, how beautiful it is. So this is how it is.
Wow, that's so
So
nice.
this will be like the Mysore Parks filled inside, or any chocolates or any sweets you want.
Right.
And makhanas, dry fruits, namkeens, anything you want. It's customization.
That's really beautiful. I can't believe the detail on this peacock here.
Yeah, I love that one.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Really nice. This one too. Pretty.
Yeah, the peacock feather. That's
So
also
you can look at this too.
mandala. Yeah, that's really stunning as well.
Wow.
And what do these usually cost?
This box will be like 1,200 less the inside. See?
Right.
It's really not that much, guys. 1,200 is really not that much.
It's affordable.
Yeah, when you think about like a custom gift for a wedding or something. That was different.
That was intense, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to get a discount, so let's see what we get off.
For free advertising. How much is it, Jay?
It is
$3.12.
$3.12. I mean, it's like $3.70 for what do we get? Like 3 or 4 different types.
4.
4 different types.
Rolled a Mysore pack. Come check it out.
All right, so I got some of this Mysore pack. We got like four varieties. It came out to be about $3. The lady said she was gonna give us like a better discount. She didn't do shit, so she's just trying to like use the white people for content. So that's kind of shitty.
It was kind of annoying the way she approached
Yeah,
us
she's
as
like,
well.
yeah, she's trying to hustle and get the free video.
Like I knew right
content.
away it was weird.
Yeah, me too, but I don't care. I gave me an excuse to go back there and to film the process.
In the kitchen, yeah,
So
yeah.
whatever. It's fine.
Also, it was kind of weird because she didn't want us to film her.
She didn't want us to film her, but it's like all high pressure. Like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do the review. And really, it doesn't need to be like that. Like this place is
I could
already.
delete the review like right now.
Yeah, me too.
if I
I
wanted.
could delete the review if I wanted to. But this place is really nice, and like honestly, you should come check it out.
Yeah.
The HR lady, I mean, what she did there was weird. It was
Yeah, just watch out.
super
if
weird.
you're white, they might try to sell you.
Yeah,
Shit.
but she let us try a few things, which is fine. So it is what it is. It was, it's an experience. I just think that the high pressure to leave good, make me content, make me reviews. You should leave me a better one. You should make me a better
Then
video.
you should give us it for free.
Then you should give it to me for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or take my business card and you can pay me and I'll come down here and I'll make content for you.
Right.
But like, but you should come here. This is a really interesting experience. even if you have to put up with a little bit of that, I do suggest it. And the staff are all nice, and the food is obviously, you know,
Phenomenal.
Yeah, very, very cool. I tried some of their little chats, their snacks. Spice,
Really good.
spice mix is very good. Very cool business. If you're in Mysore, definitely worth your time. It's a really, Mysore is a really comfortable place, man. The market. So this is the wholesale market.
Wholesale.
Yeah, this is the wholesale market.
This is called exhibition. In this, that is called exhibition. In that you are having thousands of stalls.
Oh wow.
1,000 stalls. You will get the food from 10 rupees to 1,000 rupees.
Wow.
And you will get like every games, like footy, everything you will get there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like a carnival.
Yeah, right.
It is like 2 to 3 hours like walking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, inside 6 kilometers there. It's a big pitch. Then you can see everything like games, food, everything.
Yeah, Mysore is a very beautiful city, very comfortable city.
Heritage city, no?
It is heritage city, very much so. Yeah, for sure. And it's got very similar vibes to Chiang Mai, Thailand, but maybe 10, 20 years ago. So it's very undiscovered still. There's just the yoga crowd that comes here, but this is really a good place for digital nomads.
Hospital, this was hospital.
This is a big one, JSS.
Hospital.
So we checked out the Mysore pack thing. Like I said, guys, my only complaint is that the lady tried to pimp me out for marketing,
Advertising
which
for free.
which I would have done, but she didn't even want to give me like a discount. She like gave me some coupon that I would have got anyway. That my tuk-tuk driver gave me, like,
Yeah.
and then she's trying to get me to make free content, but it's fine. I got to see how they make it, which is cool, I guess. And now we're on our way back to the expat bubble, to Gokulam. But this is the real Mysore, guys. This is not where the yogis are. This is where, you know, people are living their lives and going shopping and coming home from work. You know? And you can see it. It's very cool, very unique. The weather in this city is amazing, brother. Really good. So yeah, would I suggest coming to this Mysore World place? Yeah. Yeah.
World Mysore Pack. Yeah, come there, watch out for the lady.
Watch out for that lady.
She's vicious, man.
Sure.
And she didn't even give us the pack for free. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, that shit should have been
We
free.
did all that advertising and then we still gotta pay. Come on.
And you want me to write a nice review on TripAdvisor? Bitch, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I was
my
like
God.
annoyed by that because we didn't even buy it yet, you know?
It was cool though, but you know, they let you try it anyway. Even if that lady's not there, like they'll let you sample whatever you want to sample.
Yeah.
You can try anything. So it's a really cool business. And like, I don't think the high pressure marketing stuff is necessary. Like,
That's like a negative.
it is a negative, and that's a business that could easily sell itself, you know? Like, so this is what I like. This is like the real Mysore right here.
A lot of traffic.
Look at the architecture.
This is Monday rush hour.
Yeah, rush hour in Mysore is not so bad.
No.
This is nothing like
See the
Bangalore.
cow?
See, he's blocked by the tuk-tuk.
He's there.
Yeah, there he is.
Look, he's trying to cross.
Just crossing the road.
Poor thing. I feel bad for him.
He's so
He
used to
needs
it.
some
or-
grass, you know?
He needs some grass. Yeah, yeah.
Too much concrete.
concrete cattle. Look at this one over here. He's waiting to buy something.
Aww.
He's at the counter. He's like, I'm next. You know? You see, the traffic is no joke over here. It's even a small city like Mysore. The traffic is, you know, it's not hectic like and dangerous, like where but it's like to the locals, you know. But to you as a foreigner, it's hectic. You know, but they know how the traffic works. So you know, we've been in Asia a long time, and you know, we tend to just trust the locals. And in Vietnam, when you first get there, the traffic can also seem very intense until you understand how it works.
Today was kind of annoying. I'm kind of annoyed because like the cell phone place was closed.
Yeah.
They like harassed us.
Yeah.
We have to pay more for this tuk-tuk.
Now we,
because
because we had to make the guy wait for an hour. So
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
it's not much. It's not a big deal. I don't really care, but
But
it's.
still, I'm kind of annoyed.
It is kind of annoying, and Misha was supposed to get her damn phone fixed, which it looks like that's not happening today, so it's all right.
Typical, like, you know, developing country problems.
Yeah, it really is, and you know,
And like also being a foreigner, I guess.
yeah, of course,
Foreigner problems.
of course. So yeah, guys, you know, this is
Reality. This is reality.
This is the reality of Mysore. It's a cool place though. I still recommend coming here even if you're not coming here for yoga. If you're just coming here for a chill place that's affordable and has really good food and pretty nice people and the weather's good. It's got some comfortable housing options too. Like if you're staying in Mysore and you sign a lease, you can get pretty cool condos out here for not that much money. Then, you know, like you can get like nice places with balconies. You just got to sign a lease, you know. Even what I'm paying for short-term accommodation, this is a lot cheaper than Southeast Asia. Like I'm paying, you know, with all my utilities included, what I would pay for just like a basic condo in Vung Tau outside of Saigon. And I've got everything included. Now it's not as fancy, obviously. I don't have like the rooftop pool and all that, but you know, I have like all the conveniences and comforts I need, and I'm in like a very extremely prime location. Like the food here is way better around where I'm staying than in Vung Tau. Like when I was in Vietnam, the food options were very limited once I got outside of Saigon. Here I got every kind of food I could ever want, and it's within minutes of my door, right? Like you can get anything in Gokulam.
Delicious organic food for a fraction of the price. You know what I mean?
Healthy food, like fruit bowls and muesli and oatmeals and high protein
Fruit bowl is
omelets.
like $1.10. You know what I mean?
So you could do okay in Gokulam. It's a nice place to work online and make your money and just to kick it, you know?
Again.
Go through the arch or near the arch.
Oh. I guess we don't go through it on the way back.
That's the old city gate. So if you guys have ever been to like Chiang Mai in Thailand, they have the wall around the old city and it has its gates. It's very similar here in Mysore. That's why I said it reminds me a lot of that. And also even in Siem Reap. Siem Reap has the river that kind of intersects around the city. Mysore is surrounded by different backwaters, and it's a really interesting geography over here. So I love Mysore, but there is some scammy ass bullshit out here, and I guess that's kind of the point of the video. Is like this lady, she wasn't scamming us or nothing. It wasn't like that, but like it's just kind of like, you know, hassling us and high pressuring us to try to get us to like leave reviews and to do video content for her, and then we get like a fucking coupon for $5. And then, and you know, you see a little bit of this too with like, with the yoga stuff. Like there's a lot of scammy stuff with the yoga. There's a lot of overcharge the foreigner, like, and I mean, you know, it's to be expected to a certain extent, and like to a certain extent I'm okay with it. Like whatever, I call it the cost of doing business. But when you look at like some of the ways they try to get you, like what they're getting these people who are coming out here and paying $2,000 for like a month course, you know, they're feeding them dal and putting them in shared apartments. They're making hella money on them. It's crazy. So you can see the racket though. But honestly, like, I don't know, I'm not out here for that. So for me, it's whatever. I like my service, it's livable. And I like the yoga area because the food is clean, you know? So everybody has different priorities. There's a park over here. We go by this a lot actually. Getting closer to Gokulam now. And you guys can see. Mysore is just a nice city. There's like cafes everywhere, restaurants everywhere. The houses are not high density. Like you don't have to worry about anything being too far away. Everything's pretty close, you know. Like even we just went to the outskirts of the city and it only take about 15 minutes to get back to Gokulam. It's really not a big issue. Well, we started the day here and we're back here again. And I'm going to show you why we like Gokulam and why we stay near the yoga bubble, for the quality of the food that you get for the price. Very clean, very decent food. I feel very healthy being out here. So, you know, shout out to my boy Raj who has this place over here. And we're back at the Organic Bakehouse. I also got to give shout out to Chakra House. That's like my daily eating spot, but I eat here also a decent amount. Today was bugged, wasn't it? Today was bugged.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad it's like almost over.
Everything that could have went wrong today did go wrong. It wasn't too bad, but just like in general, you know. well, the shop being closed kind of sucked. You know, that wasn't fantastic. And you know, going over to
He took us to one outlet to show us the shop, and then she uses us for promotion. And then
doesn't
she
give us any real discount.
Yeah, she doesn't give us free Mercer pack. And it costs like $4. Really, you can't pay $4 for us, and we just did all that.
We just did a bunch of promotion for you.
And you know,
Yeah,
people are gonna be going in that shop because they see our white face.
yeah, they're gonna put the white face on it, and they're gonna sell it. That it's gonna be the first thing you see.
It's like not the right thing to do.
You know, we had the whole thing with the lady at the Mysore pack place, and she was really annoying. Like, definitely trying to just like take advantage. There's people like that though. I gotta tell you guys too, the grappling scene, the MMA scene out here. Yikes! Yikes! I see some really, really crazy stuff, some real charlatan stuff. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. I'll just say, you know, just be careful, you know. And I don't think it's so different with the yoga stuff either, man. There's definitely some goofy stuff going on. But either way, it's a cool place. You know, the people are cool, the food's pretty good. You know, I would just say be careful because there is a lot of scammy, weird things that do go on out here. And like, I see it too. I feel bad for the locals because as a grappling guy, as a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy, like, I'm like not the best guy in the world by any stretch of the imagination. You know, I'm just like doing it for like almost 14 years. And I'm an old guy, I'm like in my 40s, you know? So there's lots of people out there way better than I am. And I'm still like the best person these people have ever seen. And like some of the things they're being taught are so ridiculous.
Mickey Mouse, you know?
Mickey Mouse, like some Karate Kid shit, you know? Like
Wax on, wax off.
runner, yeah, wax on, wax off type shit, you know? Like making somebody pretend to shoot for a takedown for like every class for 3 months with nobody telling them like anything else. Like just this weird stuff, like this weird, lots of deference to authority. Just, I don't know, it's bugged out. Different. Not good, not good. Hopefully India will get it together with the grappling at some point. Working on this like beetroot salad thing. Give it a try. What's it supposed to be like? Beetroots, nuts, and feta?
Avocado. It's so good, but it's really small. It's man good though.
That is not good actually. What does this cost? A couple bucks. I think it was $1.50. It's like $1.70 for this. I mean, I wouldn't say that's the best deal for this at all, but it does taste good.
It's fucking good. I think it's because it has feta.
Yeah. Like there's another guy in town over at Chakra House who does a beetroot salad that's like a lot better than this. It has hummus and
No feta though.
no feta and no avocado. But I wouldn't say this is bad. Again, you see why we stay by the yoga places because it's very healthy food, you know. So this is not a bad deal. This is their cheese omelet with mushroom and sourdough toast. It's like actually a pretty decent meal. And this bad boy is about $170, and now they're charging more for the cheese, so it's like $200. But still, it's like $2.20. It's not crazy.
Everything's organic at this place. So.
Yeah, or at least that's the claim. And so I do enjoy their food. I find it clean. It's always been never bothered my stomach. Decent fruit bowl. Here comes the fruit bowl. Yeah, thank you. This is actually one of the best fruit bowls actually I've had in Gokulam. And $1.60, so like $1.80. Paneer paratha. This is like one of my favorite things in all of India. Now, this bad boy I believe is $1.60. And it's a piece of bread that they stuff with paneer. Comes with butter, pickle, some of this green chutney deal, and some curd. And it's actually really, really delicious. So again, nothing here is really more than $1 or $2, maybe $2.50. Guy got me some ketchup. They make decent food at this place, and you know,
Pomegranate's very cheap.
It's very handy to have next door to our apartment. Very, very handy. So, you know, I would still tell you, Mysore's a good city. It's a good place to come hang out, whether it's for yoga or working online, or you just want to be somewhere inexpensive while you figure it out, or even if you want to, like, you know, go hard on, like, you know, doing yoga, whatever it is you want to do out here. You know, it's a very comfortable, very accessible place, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you guys enjoy this content, Big Uncle brings you sucker-free travel, authentic, non-woke, non-politically correct content. If you like that type of content, take a moment out of your day to subscribe to Big Uncle, and I will greatly appreciate it. If you're thinking about coming to Southeast Asia, whether to teach English, do business, retire, whatever the case may be, reach me on the Facebook fan page or any of the contact information in the description. I do hourly consulting as well. You guys can see I'm out here expanding the network in South Asia. Thank you, brother. And we just got some water from the homie. And I'm looking at expanding this more. We're hoping to be back in the Balkans soon. I'd like to put down, some more content out there. That place has a spot in my heart. So a lot coming in the future from your big uncle. And thank you for watching. And thank you for supporting Reborn Abroad. Brush your teeth. Are you thinking of living, working, or investing in Thailand? Thailand is an amazing country that's more open than it has ever been before. They're a country that's looking into the future and doing some really radical things. It's an amazing time to be in Thailand, and there is a tremendous amount of opportunities for somebody who has an open mind. Who you deal with in Thailand will determine your experience to a great extent. If you do business with the wrong people, you can end up losing money and even in legal trouble. We have the contacts that you need to help you get on your feet in this amazing country and avoid all kinds of drama and problems that could come about by doing business with the wrong people. If you're interested in investing, working, employment, contacts for visas, contacts for housing, contacts for real estate, we got you covered.